welcome to Suhtronics Laboratory. Today's edition, I will be teaching you on basic simulations on Proteus. So after installing your app, you may download it from GitHub. You double click it to open. So when you open, you see the menu like this, or the window that will appear like this. So when it appears like that, you can take new project to create, but that process may be longer. So the best way is to go up. You see schematic capture. You double click and you wait for a while. While waiting, you see down here there are some past project that has been done under recent project. You can click there directly to open. Okay, now when it is open, you see this platform. This is where the design will be done. I am going to be showing you the basic components you may need. There are so many tools on this Proteus. So the first basic component is selection mode. When you look on the left toolbar, you see selection mode. That is a mode when you want to select a component, and under it you have component mode. Yes, when you want to pick a component or you want to click or right click anything, you can take that component mode. That selection mode help when you want to delete. They will have generator mode to get a source. That thing look like S. Then under it, that is two step. Under that generator will have maybe multimeters, oscilloscope, and the rest. So most of them, you check on this left bar, you are going to see them. You see that A there, maybe you want to put a title. They will have the rotations down, the left and the right rotation to rotate a component. So you can click on it and see how you rotate, maybe left or right. And up there we also have some tools. You have the plus, the minus, then we have zoom in, zoom out. They will have undo and redo. They will have copy. So some of these components, like the copy, you have to select the image before you copy. They will also have the PCB layout. When you click on PCB layout, the one that has the red IC, you see the PCB layout. Okay, let's go back to the schematic capture. Here, this is where the design will be done, as I earlier said. And you see the various components. In order to know the name of the component, you just drop the mouse on the component, or the long list up will give you the name will be written under. As you see, the place show copy, and that copy, you see that it is blurred in color because no component is selected. It only works when you select a component. As we'll be doing some simulation, we'll see how some of them are being used. That was just an overview of the layout. After see all the tools up and down, you must save your work, because we do not follow the normal procedure by pressing Ctrl S. So you press the Ctrl S, you have to put the name of your project, the title. Then you select the location. So this one is basic computer. You select it, then you save it wherever you want to save it. Then when you want to open again, you can either use that procedure, or you go where you save it and open it again. Now let me bring on one circuit. Let us simulate to see. Okay, this is like a bistable mode, blinking LED for both on and off for blue and red LED. So we are going to run this simulation. The course of this simulation, we're explaining how those tools are being used. Now back to the layout. The first thing is that P. That letter P is the same like the P on the keyboard, is to select component. When you press it, you type the name of your component that you want to select. For instance, take DC547. I select there, I click there, it will appear under the P. The next is resistor. I can just press rest. The resistor appear. Then I double click on it, or I click OK. It comes back. Then when you click now, you now press OK. It will appear under the small menu that has a P and the L. Yes, so you see, this is how I pick my components one after the other. Then for capacitor, it may be difficult to just search a capacitor directly, because you press cap, you're likely to see ceramics. So you have to go select capacitor. Then under the categories, when you look directly under that menu, you select the type of capacitor that you need. Then here, after picking our component, we now have to drop them, starting with the main IC, which may be the transistor. Then you see on the left bar, it selected the component mode. So you must click on the component mode. Then now before you come and drop your component, then in that small square box in the middle, you can double click to position your whole layout. Yeah, see, even as you are drawing, you can still pick up another component like the LED. You pick it now, you put it. Then to pick a LED, you just write LED, then you put a dash or hyphen, then you write a color. See, LED dash blue, the color comes on, or green, whatever that you take. Then when you place the component, you go to the tip of each of the component. Each of them has their terminal. You click there, the pencil become green. You drag it to where you want to connect. So when you connect it there, you see how it is linked together. In case you drag to a wrong position, you just press escape to cancel the line. Yes, so when you click the component, you bring it like this capacitor. When you bring the component, it is pink. It is something like a pink or purple like that. When you put the component, maybe the name is touching another one, they may ask you that you want to replace. If you take replace, you're going to remove the component that is touching to put that one. So the best thing is that you take no. Then to copy a whole block, since that circuit is like a double circuit, you select by clicking outside, you cover it all as you see, and when you cover, you look up, that copy block become highlighted. You now select and place it by the side. When you place now by the side, you can now adjust it. Then make sure you select everything. For instance, this one was not selected, or that's why the LED did not move. So make sure I'm going to do it. You select everything, try to position it where. Then you see that the block is being copied. Then I can rotate, then link them together. While link them together, we now see how the circuit is coming out. Now by clicking on the line, we drag and we connect each of them. Click, you drag and you connect. Try your line should be straight. Then we can pick a switch. We did not put a switch. You can pick a switch, you put it there. Then on this circuit, it's good to put two switches, because if you put one, in real life, this circuit, the two LED can never come on at the same time. But there are some simulations that they may not really work very well on the design that's on the Proteus. So this switch, if you close this switch, it will be as if the two LED has come on at the same time. Our knowledge of are stable, understand that one LED must come on before the other one. So if these two LED come on at the same time, that means the two capacitors charge at the same time. So there will be no path for discharge for any of them. Therefore, if you close the switch, let me run the simulation and you see. Then we close the switch, you see that the two LED will come on. The two LED they are on now, because on Proteus you see the two capacitors start at the same time. So we must put another switch so that one come on first, because for this circuit to work perfectly, one of them must come on first before the other. So I can just put even one switch in the middle, making sure that when I run the simulation, first light power is supplied on the first transistor. Then when I close now the other one, the stable is working. So many people may have challenge with this circuit because of that aspect of putting a switch. Anytime you place a component, always ask if you should replace when the component is close to another one. You can change it, like now I've changed the red LED to blue, one of them it now become blue. So to replace a component, you don't need to delete before putting. You can just go and pick the component, just come and to drop over, then ask you to replace, and you replace it. You see our circuit is now working perfectly. As you can see, our circuit is working on perfectly. So we see the various modes we have been used, the various components, the selection mode, the component mode, the terminal, the generator, the maybe oscilloscope mode, anything. Most of them they are there. You can bring the mouse over. So in order not to use battery, you may also delete the battery. Let's remove the battery, then you put power. You can go to terminal mode. You can work with 5 volts. It's a terminal mode there, also called signal. That is power. That power is 5 volts. You connect there and the ground is connected. It's under terminal. So you go to the left, you see terminal. Then this time we have to replace our resistors now from 1K to 220, since we are using a 12 volt that time. Yes, in order for the LED to come on bright, because the 1K will not really be bright that much. So there are many ways. There's still another place to go down to source, that generator. You can still pick power there. And now if you really want to work only with one LED, like just a simple blinking LED, seeing a resistor like we see in the other lesson on resistor is also a resistive load, you can add the load on the other side, then allow only one LED. Then you see how it is blinking. we can change the value of the capacitor depending on how long we want it to stay. Yes, so using the time constant formula. Yes, so if we change the value depend on the resistor and the capacitor. So if you change the value of the capacitor, it is higher, the value is smaller, the thing will blink faster. If the value is bigger, it will take more time because the capacitor takes more time to charge and discharge when the value is bigger. You have seen an error down there is when you want to change component that you have not stopped the simulation, it will not work. So you see, we have reduced the capacitor, it is blinking very fast. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe.